I'm many things. Husband, maker, marketer, friend. But at the end of the day, my main stat, the core of my meta, I'm a bit of a meme lord. Cash me outside? Nah, cash me inside the group chat, dropping my raw-ass sense of humor at all frickin' hours. You should see the kind of fucked up shit I'm posting. Easily offended? Honestly, I'm offended by your sensitive ass. But joshing with the boys can get to me. It's honestly hard to put it into words what I'm going through. I feel these conflicting feels all at once, pushing my thoughts in all directions. I almost feel trapped. It's hard to explain. I'm not crying. I'm not laughing. I'm combination crying, laughing. Let me get this straight. I'm a man's man. I ain't no P-U-S-S-Y. But it takes a big man to cry, and an even bigger man to cry laughing. At the end of the day, it's all about being in touch with your emojis. And if you fuck with me, heads are gonna roll until they're tilted diagonally. Cry laughing for infinity.
All right, welcome to Millennial Excellence. I guess I'm the guy on the show who welcomes people. And I muscled my way into that position, and it's been recognized, I think. It's codified.
It is codified. Do you like it? Do you feel like you're good at that job?
Yeah, I do. I do like it, and I do think I'm good at it.
You like having it's good to have defined roles, I think, in general. Now, I just want to point out right off the top, because I also feel a little bit like I have a little something coming on, and you sound a little stuffed up. I'm just going to be honest, not a critique.
Yeah, it is coming out of my voice. I did have some problems with congestion, but now my throat is a little hoarse, so I don't think I'm stuffed up per se.
Oh, really?
But I did get something. Yeah.
It sounds like your nose, but I guess that's why they have nose and throat doctors, perhaps. Is there any segments you want to do off the top of the show?
Well, yeah, I have a new segment, I think.
Or do we need to talk about something else first?
No, I think I feel like we have danced around this segment before. I don't know if it's an existing segment or not. Mm-hmm. But I think we need to put a product on the roadmap. Is there a product feature segment yet?
No. Well, I mean, I don't really know what you mean, but I don't think so. So what is this called? Product roadmap?
Yeah, we need to put a product feature. We need to put a feature on our product. And we need to put this on the roadmap.
So, wait, what's the segment called, just for the record?
Are you suggesting the segment's called Just for the Record?
No.
That's a good segment name. I think it should be a different segment.
Probably a different one. No, each time I ask you about this, you add more fake email job jargon to the sentence. So I'm just interested. We're putting a feature of a product in the roadmap. Is that right?
Product roadmap.
Millennial Excellence is the product, and it has features, and we need to put it on the roadmap and make it a priority.
Okay, so this is called Product Roadmap, I think, right?
Well, if you're listening to like a podcast on Spotify or something and ads come up, it gives you this little 15-second fast forward button, or rewind, and you can kind of skip the ads. I think we should have that for segments. I think each segment of the show, you should be able to jump around.
Okay.
With the push of a button. So I'd like to put that on the product, on the roadmap.
Okay.
So that comes to mind. Anything else?
Well, I think if we're going to do that, I think... I mean, that sounds more like a podcast app product issue rather than we are kind of at the behest, we're beholden and at the behest of them. So I don't know about that, but I do think that if the skip forward button is, I think it's 30 seconds skip forward and 15 rewind for Apple podcasts at least. But let's just assume that the skip forward button is every 15 seconds. I think every 15 seconds we should repeat the thesis statement or what we're trying to communicate of that episode, so that even if they're skipping around, they're not missing crucial information. Like, and this might be more like something we need to work on together, but as we talk, we should make it so that the ebbs and flows of conversation, every 15 seconds we get back to the main point of the show, so that people who are skipping can still understand what we're trying to communicate.
Okay, and what's this? What? What?
That's just a suggestion. I like your idea of, I guess, adding a skip button. But if we're going to do it, we need to, like, once we implement this, we need to make sure that every 15 seconds we're saying the point of the episode, so that someone who's skipping will have a seamless experience.
The point of the show is...
The babbling can happen for 14 seconds, and every 15th second we should say, whatever. I don't really know what the point of the show is, but that's where that would go.
We should say we don't know what the point of the show is, which I think is...
I mean, maybe we would know if we had a
tagline?
A cohesive tagline. Yeah.
Now the tagline has to be cohesive?
Coherent, I guess. Coherent.
Well, I feel like that is a lofty goal. I mean, I think we should first start with even having a tagline.
Okay.
But...
I'm all ears.
Yeah, luckily today I have 2 ideas.
Ooh. You want me to pick one?
Yeah, I'll pitch them both. Here's the first one.
I was going to say, do the first one first. Okay. If you're going to let me pick.
Millennial excellence. Settled, but not settling. And so this was just kind of gesturing to where our listeners... where we are as hosts in our lives, and also where our listeners are, too.
Even as millennials, I think a lot of us
exactly,
feel like
generationally.
We're
like settled. That. Yeah, but not settling.
It kind of seems... Well, I don't know if I should say that. It kind of is giving, like, divorced energy to say that. Or, like single mom kind of energy. It kind of, like, feels like the dad that stepped up type of saying.
Yeah, like Estella got her groove back kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Which is fine. I mean, that's, that works. Okay, let's hear the other one. Number 2, please.
You'll get espresso and a free puppy.
Does it have to be said like that?
I think that's really important that it's said like that.
Like what? Sorry, like what? Oh, wait, can you say it with the name of the show, too?
Yeah, Millennial Excellence. You'll be given espresso and a free puppy.
I like that one a lot, especially because if we know that there's a wink with it, then we don't have to be... Like, we have to get this to legal.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be in a Bart and the Elephant situation.
Yeah. Maybe it would have to be like... You'll be given a millennial... Pardon me. Caleb, let's make this really seamless. Actually, leave that all in. Millennial Excellence. You'll be given an espresso and a free puppy. No purchase is necessary. Terms and conditions may apply. Offer is subject to change at any time. Valid from now until the end of the year. Not valid for people who live in Alaska or Hawaii.
Or Quebec. Oh, is it Alaska and Hawaii in America? Because in Canada, it's Quebec.
Well,
I kind of live in the Alaska and Hawaii of Canada.
That's interesting. Do you think that's true, though? Like...
Well, okay, what's the defining thing of Alaska and Hawaii? They're kind of just random
they're not
add-ons.
A part of the contiguous.
Contiguous means it's touching each other?
Pause. Yeah. But also let me make sure the word is contiguous.
We were getting contiguous last night.
Yeah, I think it is contiguous. Yeah.
Well, Quebec could become not contiguous if they get their way and separate. And then there's just Quebec and Alberta floating in the ether between all the other provinces. But I think
Prince Edward Island might be the Hawaii of Canada.
Yeah. I mean, it's an island. It's a little bit literal, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that for a while. Because I feel like it's too hot button. The Canada versus America is
I know. We're at the war.
You and I are
I'm not
going
to be able to enjoy any of your lumber or any of your other exports. Yeah, I read an article about it. I was like, I gotta brush up on this trade war. And it was like, it was like, if you're craving Canadian whiskey, you might be at a disadvantage.
Well, are you? It might help clear up your congestion. I have a couple new segments I want to do, but I don't know if we should. No, let's do them now. Actually, I want to revisit an old one, the beloved segment of mine recently called Sour Gripes. I'm begging you to try Sour Gripes. And I have two new Sour Gripes from the same interaction.
Oh boy,
that I want to share with you.
Okay, let's hear.
Actually, it's kind of three, and it's all one guy as well. So I was recently in line at the hipster cheap chicken sandwich Portuguese restaurant for lunch, Serrano's. If you know, you know. But it's really good, and it's really cheap, although the price has gone up quite a bit since I've lived here. And it's a popular lunch spot. And the software developer Ubisoft is also in the neighborhood, so there's a lot of fucking nerd-ass gamers that go there. So needless to say, it gets very busy at lunchtime. Often you're stuck lined up outside of the door of the restaurant, and, you know, as a rule, I don't really like to line up for things. I feel like I've done my time with that. I'm done with it. I'm now 41 years old. That's enough standing in line for me, but I really wanted this sandwich. We were leaving on a road trip. And this was also ill-informed, but we thought maybe we could bring the sandwich in the car, and it was it was very difficult to drive and eat, but that's neither here nor there. So I stood in line outside Serrano's on St. Viateur, and this summer they've been advertising Montreal as a tourist destination everywhere. So there's just like constant competing tour groups everywhere. It's so chaotic. The sidewalk's so crowded. It's so frustrating. There was also, I couldn't tell if it was cicadas or I think it was construction. What sounded like a constant horn beeping outside. Like it was just like a constant horn sound. And the humidity was really high. Needless to say, and I know this is not something you will understand, but the listeners will. I was very grumpy while I was in this line. And the man in front of me, I'll start with the lesser thing that I know is not... I know this one's on me, but I'm still going to say it. He was loudly humming the entire time. I was standing in line behind him. Just constantly humming, like humming a song to himself.
And how is that on you?
I think that's not annoying, probably, but to me it was infuriating to listen to this fucker hum the whole time. What do you think of humming in public?
I don't know. It depends if it's a nice tune or not.
It was kind of a nonsense tune. It was kind of like he was like fishing or something. He was just like humming like just like
fishing
random.
For what? Like that's like a song you hum when you're fishing.
Like
I think that's nice.
Like if you pictured a cartoon character in a boat waiting for a fish, he was like humming like he was a cartoon. It was probably fine. That one was on me. I admit I was in a bad mood. But in addition to humming, when the line moved forward, he was not moving forward. And I know that doesn't move the line. I know it doesn't make a difference. We're all in line. It's unlikely that someone's going to budge. But if you're waiting for something and the line moves forward and the person in front of you who is humming leaves a good like 5 feet in front of them, that's not okay. I draw the line with that. What do you think?
So there's like a social distancing with humming.
It's not related.
How near do you have to be to the next human to hum?
No, I don't care. But these are separate items on my list.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying when there's a long line and the person in front of you is not moving forward when they can, doesn't it feel like it's making the line take longer, even though it's obviously not? Or are you okay with that?
I mean, I don't know if I don't know what I think about that. I do think it's socially productive to move with the line. Yeah, I do think that.
Yeah.
So then what did you do?
Nothing. I was just pissed off. And then in addition to the constant honking outside, there was all these construction vehicles outside that were honking loudly, and he was kind of leaning back, getting in my face to try to look out the window to see what all the action was, and not moving forward and humming. So these are my sour gripes, and you do with them as you will.
Sour. I'm going to turn them into raisins. I think sour gripes can be turned into good raisins.
Or what about wine, maybe?
13 raisins. Why? How about natural wine?
That was really good.
I think that's what your sour gripes are, is your 13 reasons why.
And now it's time for a brand new segment called Let's Read a Post Together, I think.
Let's read a post together.
Okay.
And I sent you this earlier because I didn't want to forget. This is one of the first things I saw when I opened my eyes this morning, and I didn't save who made it, but they seemed really annoying. But this is called a meme that's called Stuff That's Spiritually Late Millennial But Pleasing. Stuff that's spiritually late millennial but pleasing. And so this was somebody saying, millennials it's being used derogatory. What if that was a tagline? Millennial excellence, and then in parentheses, derogatory.
That's good. Yeah.
But yeah, so this was someone saying, it's millennials an insult now, so let's celebrate some good millennial things, which I think is already a false premise. Like, there's so many good millennial things. But this is what someone did, and I can't actually tell if this is sarcastic or not, but let's dig into it, I guess. Stuff that's spiritually late, but millennial pleasing. Fake and gay creative job where you recycled the feed, also complaining about other people recycling the feed.
What is recycling the feed?
I don't really know.
There's a problem with this where it is referencing something that I don't know.
The city of Copenhagen.
I'm looking along this.
Do you think the city of Copenhagen is spiritually late millennial but pleasing? Maybe because there's lots of Ganny stores
also,
there?
what? Because it's Hygge. Because Copenhagen is Hygge, and you can get like a well-extracted espresso there. Yeah. And everything's pleasant and kind of...
Have you been?
Greige. Yeah, I have been.
Yeah. But I feel like that's like, first of all, smack dab middle millennial, not late millennial.
Yeah, well, I'm confused. Yeah, I am confused about the late millennial thing. Like, there's... excuse me. Sorry.
Getting emotional.
Here's a new segment of the show.
It's when you're about to get up on your soapbox and really...
No, it's just when I'm about to quietly have phlegm in my throat that I need to evacuate. Yeah, late millennial. Everything about this is annoying. So we read fake and gay creative job where you recycle the feed. Also complaining about other people recycling the feed. So it's pleasing to have a fake and gay creative job where you recycle the feed. And it's also pleasing to complain about other people recycling the feed, whatever that means. Moving on.
Do you think, obviously this is very reductive, but don't you think that all creative jobs are fake and gay by his definition? I mean, what is a creative job that is hetero and real? I don't think that exists.
Like being a sign painter?
Oh, true. Okay. That's good. What about, this is the worst one. Being into Geese, McGee, and Pink Panthers, but not Glaive or Netspend, Two Hollis, etc. That's just naming random things.
No, I know what he means. He's...
He means like being into pop music, but not new rap, I guess.
No, he means being into the like elevated, like Glaive, Netspin, and Two Hollis are trashy, but they're not really rap per se. Okay. But it's like the music of the time. But like
having
keeping up with. Yes, it's like keeping up with the music that's coming out, but
that's like to even like frame it that way instead of just being like listening to things and deciding if you like them or not is so annoying to me. But okay, millennial dramedies on cable. I wanted my life to be like these shows so bad, and it shows.
It's actually Insecure. Sorry, correction. I wanted my life to be like these shows so bad.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for the correction. It's also like the show How to Make It in America with Kid Cudi, and then the show in the middle is one that I remember people talking about, but I don't even know what it is. On the Aziz Ansari show, A Baby in a Carhartt Beanie.
I think that's bad
to me.
I think that's pleasing. That's cute.
Maybe I think you might agree with this meme because you're the. Oh no, you're early. Wait, are you late? Does late millennial? You're a late millennial, so you knowing how.
So I kind of like stuff like this.
Yeah. Do you agree?
But I wouldn't like the way everything is phrased is annoying to me. Like knowing how to pirate movies as a preteen and getting a scary letter in the mail about copyright infringement. Like that didn't happen to people. Like.
Well, it happened to me. I got lots of...
Really?
Well, mostly emails. But the emails they send you say, because you live in Canada, we can't do literally anything about it. We're just sending you this because we should.
That's crazy. I like downloaded so many movies and music and never faced any consequences whatsoever.
I feel like this meme is just like a meme of a loser made it. And also saying
it's not that bad.
Everyone was roasting the new Gap ad with the millennial dancing on my own cover, but this made it onto the meme as a comforting thing. Did you see that?
No. I think like maybe seeing ads or roasting ads is bad across the board. Here's the thing that I really don't understand though. Well, here's two things and they're right next to each other. Mm-hmm. The new men's Totini collection, but generally the minimalist Totini RLE Le Mer vibe, which is spiritually 32. So that's beyond me. That's speaking to...
You don't understand any of
a level of following fashion that I don't do.
Okay.
Secondly, this. It's a image of something I've never seen before, a logo for Superfuture. And the caption is, having been forged by the fires of Superfuture and getting yelled at every day between the ages of 13 to 16. Parentheses doesn't happen anymore in parentheses. So do you understand that at all?
No, I have no idea at all what that is.
And I, like, without Googling it, like, let's just break down this sentence. Having been forged by the fires of Superfuture. So that...
I did Google it before you said don't Google it, so I kind of know what it is, but it didn't help.
Right. So that's a phrase, like, having been forged by the fires of Superfuture. Okay, that must mean... Maybe it's like some website. Kind of... It's a website. Is it maybe a forum?
That's what I thought it would be.
A toxic forum?
Maybe it used to be.
And getting yelled at every day... Between the ages of 13 to 16. And
it doesn't happen anymore.
Are the users of Superfuture yelling at you, assuming it's a forum, or is that unrelated and you're getting yelled at in your daily life because you're using this Superfuture?
Okay.
And then what doesn't happen anymore? Getting yelled at every day between the ages of 13 to 16?
Being the ages of 13 and 16 already is not happening anymore. So, Superfuture is listed as a platform that offers curated digital city guides and custom maps for fashion and design professionals. It provides downloadable guides with detailed color-coded maps of urban retail zones. Services include concierge assistance, tours, and a retail directory, and it is 100% the same logo. So I'm not reading the wrong thing. This is some kind of city guide to shopping in Hong Kong, London, or Tokyo. So I am also wondering if the person who made this is incredibly wealthy, which is making it even more difficult to parse.
It seems to be the case with like being able to travel to Copenhagen, knowing what Superfuture is, knowing about men's runway collections.
What about this one? The word motion, as in you got motion, when said by someone older than 28.
I don't like that sentence, for sure.
Having 2 martinis, then leaving the function.
That's fine. Well, yeah, also annoying.
It's like a thing that's probably pleasing to do, but then pointing it out has ruined it already.
Exactly. Yeah, I think there's a lot of these have the common thread of doing too much. Like the word motion, as in you got motion when said by, like, why wouldn't you just say the word motion? Right. And then when said by someone over 28, it's like, well,
when are they over 28 also? When you were in the throes of late millennialness or now?
That's what's confusing, because they're talking about this Superfuture website that they use between the ages of 13 to 16. I don't know when the heyday of that is. But then they're also talking about like drinking martinis or having babies. It's all very confusing to me.
We read a post together.
Well, let's move on and focus on something a little more easy for all of us to understand, which is the universal language of emoji.
Is that... we have no time to sit at the pronunciation table, but is that unironically how you pronounce emoji?
No,
okay.
It's not. But I do... When I was a writer for Exclaim magazine, emojis were first getting popular, and my Punisher copy editor did correct me for saying emojis and said it's actually emoji with 2 eyes.
No way.
Yeah, he did, and he wasn't joking. And so I will always say emojis with an S, not emoji. But we're talking about, I know it's not officially called this, we'll get into it, but we're talking about the cry laughing emoji. I'm curious what you think, what your relationship has been to the cry laughing emoji. I have some guesses, but I'm curious how you feel about it.
I don't have a strong feeling about it.
My limited experience with you is that you are more of a transactional texter. Not that I don't see you. I don't think I've seen you. Oh no, I have. I've seen you type out ha 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 ha. I don't think I've seen you type out LMAO or LMFAO, and I can't picture you replying with the cry laughing emoji. Have you done it?
I don't know. I'm sure I have.
Do you use emoji?
Not usually. Not usually. Unless it's really funny.
Like sometimes words are not enough and you need to reach for the other keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
But usually words are enough.
Yeah.
Or at least a lol, like putting a bunch of L's after an LOL.
Oh yeah, you'll hit him with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this is an age thing, but I do like to type ha 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 ha. No spaces, just type it out. I've switched to saying LMAO, LMFAO. It's probably one of those things that I thought was annoying, so I started doing it to be annoying, and then it just stuck. But otherwise, yeah, I think the cry laughing emoji is good because it's usually a default setting. Like, I don't like the iMessage ha ha emoji that you can do, the react. I don't like that one. That feels formal to me.
I like that.
You do? I wish that it had a cry laugh instead of that.
Well, you can now.
Right. Oh, yeah, you can change it. That's true. But I don't know. I go for whatever's right there, you know? And I think we've talked about this before, but you don't use Slack at work, so we can't talk about our most recently used emoji at work. But I definitely use the cry laughing. I definitely use also alternating between the cry laughing and the rolling cry laughing one, where it's slightly ajar.
I love the crazy cry laughing one. Where you're so...
Oh, his eyes are like open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one's good too. And we'll talk about how this has changed what Gen Z's using. But first, let's get into it. This is actually called the face with tears of joy emoji. And this is a video explaining the meaning of it. I haven't.
Welcome to Desk. इस वीडियो में आज हम एक इमोजी के बारे में जानेंगे.
It's not in English.
हंसता हुआ चेहरा.
Could be a problem.
आंखों में आंसू आ गए चेहरा.
Maybe someone will
और इसका
understand.
क्या अर्थ होता है, क्या मतलब होता है, क्या भाव प्रकटता है जब हम सोशल मीडिया चैट्स, व्हाट्सएप, फेसबुक मैसेंजर्स पर
Facebook Messenger. Yeah.
तो चलिए इसको थोड़ा एग्जांपल से समझते हैं. टेक्स्ट
Example.
करके इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? इसको देखिए, जनरली हम बोलते हैं आमतौर से फेस विद टीयर्स ऑफ जॉय.
It's used in texting or chatting on social media. I agree.
आ जाए ऐसा इमोजी हम प्रयोग करते हैं व्हाट्सएप, फेसबुक मैसेंजर्स और अदर सोशल मीडिया चैट्स पर जब कोई बात बहुत ज्यादा मजेदार लग जाए, बहुत ज्यादा फनी हो,
anyone listening knows what he's saying, let us know.
और हंसते हंसते पेट दर्द करने लगे और आंखों से आंसू निकलने लगे, तो हम उस टाइम में ऐसे इमोजी का प्रयोग करते हैं. किसी के साथ टेक्स्ट मैसेजेस में अगर किसी ने कोई चुटकुला सुनाया, कोई ऐसी बात बताई जो बहुत ज्यादा फनी और मजेदार हो.
So that's kind of the meaning of the face with tears. Now, did you know that it was actually called face with tears of joy?
I didn't. I also would like to look at the different versions of it. Can we look at it over time?
Yeah. There's. I had a video of that, but it was like. It was a reel or a YouTube short.
Oh, I got one. I think.
Okay. Oh yeah, here we go.
So I'm sending. Oh, you got it. I'm sending one over Discord.
I think I just sent you the same one. Oh no, it's slightly. Okay, that's weird. It's almost exactly the same, but slightly different.
I know. I've got 2 extra lines.
Yeah.
At least.
Oh yeah, you have 2013 to 2015, and I have 2014 to 2006. We have alternating years of the evolution as well.
But I kind of feel like yours is more accurate.
Oh, but yours that's because you have the wrong emoji, Miles. You have the crying emoji. I have the face with tears of joy.
Okay, well, disregard what I sent.
Oh yeah, and you use a PC, so you've seen these ridiculous Microsoft.
No, the Microsoft ones actually, yeah. No, yeah. The Microsoft ones do, I think, show up in some circumstances, but most of the time it seems to default to the Apple.
It's interesting that the Samsung one in 2014 and 2016 had 2 tears coming out of each eye, as did the Google one. I guess they were kind of in partnership together. Samsung is always doing too much, in my opinion.
I think the Microsoft ones look the best. Or Microsoft 2020 era, I think it being like a really
it's really minimal.
Abstracted version is kind of nice.
Microsoft 2016 and 2018 kind of have like hardcore rave energy as well, which is kind of cool to me.
Yeah.
But I think you have to respect Apple for almost never. I was going to say never changing, and then I realized some annoying designer has been messing with the line thickness over the years, like moving the tears over the eyes or away from the eyes.
The 2014 one is rough. I think they were right to
change it, but I think my eyes could be playing tricks on me. Yeah, no, maybe is it the same 2016 to 2020? You know when they're like, we changed the logo of the Jaguar car or whatever, and it's like you can't tell at all. I'm trying to see.
I don't know.
I think
it kind of looks like 2020 has there is something about it that's different, right? I can't put my finger on it.
Could be. But so when you look at this, do you see I see cry laughing. I don't see face with tears of joy. Which also is worth noting is the name of the book by Keith Houston about the history of emoji. Face with tears of joy, and on the cover of that it shows even the original ASCII smiling tear of joy. But this is obviously a cry laugh. It's cry laughing.
A face with tears of joy, like what, like holding a newborn baby, like having like just like a glimmer of a tear streaming. Like this doesn't appear to me as like being overcome with like powerful.
Exactly. So happy that you are crying, your mouth wouldn't be open. It would almost be crumpled a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
You'd have a crumpled smile. So I think they fucked up badly with the name of this emoji. But I think it serves a purpose. I think that especially if your coworker sends you a meme that you've seen before and you don't really know what to say, it's a perfect thing to reply. Something like that. Now, is the one that's slightly, I don't want to talk about two things at once, but what's the one that's rolled a little bit?
What is it called?
Yeah, and what's the like obviously these belong to the people, but what was the intended purpose? So this one is literally called rolling on the floor laughing emoji, and it's the slightly ajar, but it's the exact same character, which again tells me they have admitted that this person is cry laughing, and it's not, because this should be called askew face with tears of joy, diagonal face with tears of joy, but instead it's rolling on the floor laughing, which means the other one was retroactively laughing.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's because rolling on the floor laughing was added in 2016, so it's like newer. It still feels cosmically fresh,
right?
I guess.
I do like to mix them up at work when I'm responding to someone's shitty joke. I'll sometimes do the main one and sometimes do the rolling one. But we'll get to the other one. But so the original, the face with tears of joy, was actually like, it had such a grip on all of us that it was officially the word of the year from Oxford Dictionary in 2015. Just the emoji itself.
Hello YouTube, it's me, Johnny Goo. How are you? And today I am outside. I don't know how you're going to hear me with all this wind blowing.
Nice jump cut into the...
Hey! I'm now sitting outside in a field because I have this great fear of vlogging in front of everyone. So I am in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere. So, but my school is right there. So yeah, let's get started. And the police is watching me. Okay, I got a little time before they come and get me. So the reason for today's video is
this a Justin Bieber
on the Ellen DeGeneres show, she revealed that the word of this year of 2015 is a freaking emoji. I saw that and I'm like,
an emoji's not a word.
On Oxford Word of the Year, it said it's a pictogram, a fancy way of saying it's an emoji, meaning it's a picture. You know, I don't understand why it's a word of the year. An emoji is a word of the year. I don't really understand it because, like, a picture is worth 1,000 words. An emoji can't be a word.
How do you think he's holding up in this trade war?
Probably just name it picture of the year. Why is that man coming over here? The emoji. I'm gonna put it right here.
He's got handlers to region. Keep him medicated.
The emoji is basically called tears of joy because it's like this giant.
So what do you think? I mean, this kid is pretty annoying, and I don't want to get dinged, but so what do you think? I mean, I think the word of the year is probably started as, I think at one point in history, people intended to improve the vocabulary of humanity. And there would be like Reader's Digest word of the week or whatever. And then I think at some point it just became a way for all of the different dictionary companies to go viral. So I don't know. How do you feel about the face with tears of joy emoji being the word of the year 2015?
I think it's probably true. It probably was the word of the year. Well, what would have been a better candidate?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how did they decide? I wonder.
They probably have a committee.
It's chosen based on user data, zeitgeist, and language.
Well, that's not a helpful criteria.
Okay, here's a look at this. Helps actually with understanding what 2015 was like. These are the different authorities, what they chose. The Oxford Dictionaries chose face with the tears of joy emoji because it best represented the mood, ethos, and preoccupations of 2015. The American Dialect Society chose the word they for its increasing use as a gender-neutral singular pronoun. Dictionary.com chose the word identity, driven by heightened public discourse. Collins English Dictionary chose binge watch. And finally, Merriam-Webster chose the word ism, ISM, anchored by message search spikes for social and political suffixes like socialism, feminism, and terrorism. I mean, if you took this Google AI screenshot and sent it to one of the kind of post-woke cringe curators on Instagram. They have a fucking field day with this collection of terms. But I don't know. Well, maybe face with tears of joy emoji is the best pick of all these.
I think so. Yeah. It's held up.
It's certainly actually the most gender and identity neutral.
I don't know. Does this mean that, like, who chose the emoji? Which dictionary?
Oxford Dictionary.
Fear.
Are they the least woke for not even trying to play the game?
That's true. Could be. Or they just kind of saw the... yeah, because also they stole all the headlines. It's not usually the Oxford they're talking about. I think who picks the word of the year. But what do you think the word of the year for 2026 will be?
Hopefully joy, peace, love.
Right. Or face with tears of joy emoji. Maybe
probably Chanty Beluga.
Do you think that it's I think it's foolish of this vlogger to say that it's an emoji is not a word. Probably, but then I'm also like, an emoji is kind of a word qualifier in a way. Or it's like a tone. I don't know. Is an emoji a word?
Is emoji a word?
Is an emoji a word? Is the cry laugh emoji? Would you count that as a word?
Probably not.
I think it kind of is.
I think it has a meaning, but it can't be communicated via speech. So it's hard. It's tough.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a word.
A word has to be communicated via speech? Can it not just be read?
I feel like it has to be communicated via speech, be read, and have like a close to universally understood meaning. Yeah.
Okay,
because I don't think like a guttural scream is a word, but that's communicated.
I think it is. I kind of think it is. But now we've really reached a point where the podcast could be really interesting. But at first, let's have a quick music break with Funky Disco Fusion Music with their song Face with Tears of Joy for World Emoji Day. I think this predates AI music, so someone did make this song. It's kind of good. And now, Miles, do you have pen and paper handy?
Yeah.
Great. As do I. So let's get that. If you're at home, get pen and paper handy. And let's try this out. Okay. We're gonna try the how to draw a cry laughing emoji video. Step by step. Tell me are you ready?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get. No, I'm ready. I got a good piece. Okay, I'm ready.
Get your drawing tablet. Okay, this is from Draw Kids. There's probably 100 of these videos, so if this one sucks, we'll try a different one.
Hey, welcome to Draw Kids Draw, and today I'm going to show you how to draw an emoji. What are we going to do today? We're going to do the crying with laughter emoji.
Okay,
all right?
So listen at
And I'm going to tell you a trick. I usually...
submit these on Discord.
We could draw a completely perfect circle, but it's hard. So what I'm going to do is do this.
Well, I don't have that.
Take this. This is your tape roll.
Do you have a circle you can use, right? Miles?
Maybe you don't. If you don't, find something else that's a circle. Or you can just draw a circle freehand if you want. But I'm going to use this. It's smaller than I'd like. I'd like something bigger. But this is perfect. It'll do.
This fucking guy wasn't prepared.
I'm going to trace this with a pencil first. I'm going to do pencil first, and then that'll give us some reference to where my circle is. So I'm just going to lightly trace it, and then I'm going to start drawing with a marker. Because I like markers. They got punch, pizzazz. There we go.
Okay.
There's the...
Everyone's drawing a circle?
Mm-hmm. So we're going to start off with the eyes. Now the laughing with tears. I don't know what we call it. Laughing so hard I'm crying, we'll call it? I don't know. We're going to draw...
Cry
draw the mouth first, actually. So the mouth is up over to the side, so we draw almost a straight line that curves up just a little bit halfway up here.
He's in the middle?
Can you see what he's drawing? Okay,
there we go.
He is drawing a weird version. He's not drawing the Apple version.
Should we skip this one?
That. Yeah, can we find a different one?
Okay, there's this one. How to draw laughing emoji.
Here, another emoji. This time we're drawing which one?
A laughing emoji.
Yeah, the laughing emoji that's got the tears coming out of his eyes.
Yeah.
He's crying.
No one knows. Laughing. No one knows what to call it.
If you're going to follow along with us, you got a marker and some paper and also a bowl or a circle. Something that you can trace around for a template.
Yes.
You ready to start?
Yeah.
Now we're first going to start by putting our bowl right in the middle of our paper.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have a bowl or something to use as a template, you can actually just do this freehand. But we like using the bowl because then you get a perfect circle.
I'm going freehand.
Yeah. Okay, so we're first going to draw the top of our emoji. So we don't want to go all the way around our bowl. We just want to go halfway around. So we're going to start down here.
Okay, so we're starting with the semicircle.
On the opposite side of our hand. And come all the way over so that we can do it in one little stroke.
That's better.
Okay, so now I'm going to give it to you. Press down with your left hand. Reach over. Now I went past halfway actually
for this
because we're going to have our tears coming out on the sides.
Should I speed it up?
Good. Oh, that's awesome. And you want to make sure that they're close to the same place. Yes, awesome.
I think it's better.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, now we're going to draw our tears. So we're going to start right here, and we're going to draw a raindrop shape that comes out past our circle. So we're going to start right here.
Did you speed it up?
Yeah, I did.
Or did he just start talking?
No,
and then back up to the top. Little raindrop shape.
Okay, raindrop shape.
Yes. Good job. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. We want to start in the same place, but over on the right side, and we're going to do the same shape. So we're going to come down, go outside of our circle, back around, and back up.
Okay.
2 raindrop shapes. Yeah. And you're going to want to come up a little further up here.
Oh, his kid fucked it up.
Yeah, that's okay. Ooh. You keep going.
Oh my God.
You're doing a great job, dude.
It's going to go even farther.
Wait, do you think it's not his son?
You did a great job. The most important thing is
to have fun.
Yes, to have fun and to practice. The second time we do this lesson, it'll always turn out better than the first time. That looks good, dude. Okay, you want to get the bowl? We need to finish the bottom of our emoji. So,
well,
go ahead.
Yeah, he wasn't like.
Line it back up.
Because I just feel like if it was his dad, he'd be like,
and then you want to finish the bottom.
Make sure
let's start again. The little tears. Yes. Keep going. Yeah, you did it. Good. And then I'll finish mine.
On the bottom of the circle.
There we go. Got it lined up, and then. Done. We did it. Now we can put our bowl off to the side. We don't need it anymore. Okay, we're going to draw our eyes next, and we're going to draw 2 curves, 2 rainbow lines, because he has his eyes closed, right?
Yeah.
So there's one, and then we're going to leave a little gap, and then we'll do another one right next to it.
Okay. I hope everyone's doing this at home, too. I'd love to see them in Discord.
So we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to go higher, and then come down and end where we started, where we finished on the first line. And then let's do the same thing for the right eye.
I'll share mine in Discord.
Now let's color these in black.
Oh, I don't like coloring.
What should we draw next?
The eyebrows.
Okay, now we're going to draw the same shape of our eyes, except we're going to draw it diagonal. So we're going to draw a curve that comes up to the side. See how it's diagonal? Then we're going to draw another one above it so that it's a little thicker. And then we can color that in also. Now let's repeat those same steps over here. So we draw a diagonal, curve going up, and then another one on top of it so it's thicker, and then color it in.
How's it looking?
Now sometimes we go too fast during the lesson, or we even fast forward it. So what can our friends do if they need extra time?
Pause the video.
Yeah, you guys can always pause the video.
It's a little janky.
Okay, now let's draw the smile so that he looks like he's really laughing. So right here underneath his eyes, we're going to draw a curve that comes down and then back up.
Okay. It's crazy to do this from memory.
You can leave it like that.
Yeah, you could, but let's draw him so that his mouth is open and he's showing his teeth.
You don't think
we're going to draw another
reference?
curve that comes down further and then back up.
This dad seems like he's done this before.
And then right here, we're going to draw one more line for his teeth. All right, we did it, dude. That was pretty easy, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Now we still need to do one last thing so that it looks even better.
Color it.
Yeah, we need to color it. Now this part we are going to fast forward, but at the end you can pause it to match the same color.
Okay. Well, I don't have those markers, but it kind of turned out okay, I think.
I don't really like mine.
You gonna scrap it? Or are you gonna share it?
Yeah. No, I don't have the means to share it on Discord.
I'm gonna take a photo of mine and post it when the episode comes out. So that's how to draw one, but of course not everyone likes the cry laughing emoji, which is what brings us to the emoji rant, unfortunately.
How's it going, guys? It's Duper.
I think this
today, guys, we have a brand new rant. Oh my god, another rant! What the hell, Dumerage here? What are you doing? You know you have a rant channel? What the hell? I don't want to do rants, but I still haven't found any cancer to react to, so
you know.
I don't.
So today we're gonna rant about something I really want to do for a long time.
I wasn't able to parse that joke.
Me neither.
It's been annoying me.
I don't like. I actually like playing shooter video games.
Put on your seatbelt.
I'm ashamed that I like it, and I don't like seeing people.
The rant on
emojis.
I would put a transition here, but I'm kind
of wondering if hating on emojis suggests a deep lack of empathy that verges on sociopathy, maybe. And I'm going to show you this other one, which doesn't even have any video and is just a black screen
internet culture
for 10 minutes.
Invented in 1998 by a Japanese man by the name of Shizutaka Kirita, who worked for a Japanese communications company, NTT Docomo, ever since.
At least this kid's done his homework, though.
22 years. Emojis have been a traditional way of showing people's emotions. Thus, the term emoji comes in perfectly. Although the term emoji actually means picture character in Japanese, emoji sounds kind of similar to emotion, which I find kind of funny personally.
That's true.
Although being somewhat of an adorable tradition, because people use them sometimes to show their excitement, or using them in a comical sense, or even sometimes in a
This is kind of my dream content, honestly. It's like emojis weird 12-year-old.
Have created a genealogy, if you will.
Saying "if you will" to sound smart.
Obnoxious people. One emoji I am looking at in particular is the laughing so hard I cry emoji.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I am talking about the laughing, crying emoji.
I think he keeps accidentally moving his hand off and on the mic.
Okay, that's a bit.
The emoji's the pinnacle of his stress.
But the laughing, crying emoji is probably.
I like how he kind of went mask off in this moment.
Yeah.
Fucking emojis, in my opinion. Now, in no way am I trying to hate on people who use the laughing, crying emoji. In some senses, the emoji is necessary. If you're laughing at somebody else's joke, for instance. But then there's like a specific type of people, and you know who you are, who use it for one of the most just idiotic reasons possible. I don't know what it is. People seem to have a bad habit of using emojis for the wrong reason, and that could be said about everything.
I'm so fascinated by what he's getting at.
There's a lot of people who seem to use the laughing, crying emoji for their own comment, for like their own fucking joke.
Okay, so he's saying you. So he actually thinks it's fine to use it if you're laughing at someone else's joke. But if you say your own joke and do it after, that's where he finds it so offensive. How do we feel about this?
I think that seems fair. That's fair.
But it's also...
if you're going to just... I mean, this is kind of a sour gripe. Like,
that's true. I don't agree with it, though, because I think, first of all, there's the millennial rhetorical device of adding an LOL to the end of a sentence to try to soften it, first of all. I think this using the cry laughing emoji could be similar to that. Also, sometimes when you're telling a story, you're laughing as you're telling it, and you can't depict that in text. So I don't know. I appreciate the specificity of his rant, though. This is from Spidey the Guy on YouTube. There's almost 8 minutes left of that one, but I think we got to move on because I really want to show you. And by the way, I think we've talked about this on Patreon already. If you've not been to patreon.com/Millennial Excellence, we've talked about this restaurant, I'm assuming. But Pizza Hut UK actually, at the height of... So the song earlier that I played you, the dance party song, was from World Emoji Day. And this is also from World Emoji Day. Pizza Hut UK made a mini mockumentary called The Secret Life of the Man with the Cry Laughing Emoji Face.
when I was growing up, it was fine, you know, it was normal upbringing.
And it's literally just like a guy that has the face hovering over him.
A couple of years ago.
How did you know about this off the jump?
With smartphones.
Or did you just find it from doing research?
Yeah, I found it from doing research.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People started treating me differently. Hiya.
Hey, Mr. Emoji.
My name's James. My life's just sometimes a bit awkward, you
British
know.
people are so good at doing mockumentary format.
That I find something funny.
I know, it's...
People falling over on
Why is that
street.
such a cultural thread for them?
Funerals.
I don't know.
I mean, it's tough, you know, like, I'm not a funny guy. I don't laugh a lot. I don't find things funny.
So the joke is that he's stuck with his face, but he doesn't laugh.
My face. I come here a lot just for peace and quiet. Nobody here asks me for a selfie. I hate selfies. My dream is to go out to Japan and maybe meet someone, just like a crying cat or something. I were online and I met Lady in Red, you know,
so he's
Flamingo
listing
Dancer,
the other
and it was all going well, but...
how did they tie it back to Pizza Hut? They just don't? They don't, really. They just mentioned Pizza Hut at the end. Very bizarre. Also, I was trying to find the cry laughing emoji in the Emoji Movie, which I've never seen, and it's not even in it at all. And I was watching clips from that, trying to find it during work earlier. It's very upsetting, but basically it's the same principle as this Pizza Hut thing, is like all the emojis are friends and they meet each other.
And cry laughing's not in the Emoji Movie?
No, just in the background of one scene. That's it.
That's crazy. Who are the main characters of the Emoji Movie?
It seems to be like this one character. Well, I'll just quickly show you this. This guy.
He's cool.
So the kid in class clicks his phone.
Alex is not sure how he wants to play this.
It's our friend Alex.
I would really love it to be me.
And he's scrolling through the emojis, and they're trying to be beamed up.
I need thumbs up on standby.
Oh yeah, thumbs up is going in.
So all the different
Wait,
emojis.
Alex is changing his mind. He's moving.
I saw cry laughing in that one shot.
Okay, looks like it's gonna be meh.
I'm so nervous, I could almost shrug.
Stephen Wright.
We are go for meh. Initiating scan.
Okay, you can do this. Ah! I can't do this! I can't do it! Ah!
Stop the scan!
I can't! It's too late!
I think the main emoji can't decide on an emotion.
What's he doing? He's making the wrong face.
So
good for him, little. Wait,
I never really thought the Emoji Movie was about actual emojis that like live in a phone.
Shut it down.
I kind of thought they were just like in a town. I don't know what I thought the plot was going to be.
I know it seems too literal, kind of. But yeah, so the cry laughing is not even in it, even though cry laughing is like kind of the Mickey Mouse of emoji, really. Or should I say was, because I'm sure you already know this. Gen Z freaking hates the cry laughing emoji.
Everyone. Have you missed out on some
They've been talking about it on the news
Maybe you've been a little
instead of
busy. Well,
telling
don't
us
you worry.
about
Kara and I are
what's
going to get you
going on
all
in the
caught
world.
up in our segment called Have You Heard?
Kara, we haven't done this segment in so long.
I feel like you and I should have a news segment like this.
Right. Say it with me, girl.
Have
1,
you
2,
heard?
3.
Yeah, where we just go and talk about like talk about trends.
Nailed it. Okay. Bad news,
a little intro.
and it's about
Have you
emojis.
heard?
I love my emojis. Apparently, if you're still using the crying, laughing face emoji, you are out of touch. That's all I use 50 times a day, and I send it to you. According to Gen Z users on TikTok who are feuding with anyone over the age of 25 who still frequent the
like
cartoon face. Now, Gen Zers are claiming it's no longer cool and calling it bland.
No longer
but according
cool.
to Emoji Tracker, which shows real-time emoji use on Twitter, face with tears of joy, the official name for the laughing crying emoji, is still currently the most used emoji. Let's talk about that.
Funky music.
I feel personally attacked. I feel like this story was written because it's all I use too. And every once in a while, I throw in the 100 or the. I like this one, the high But I mean, how else are you supposed to convey?
So, spoiler alert, they like the actual literal crying emoji, the one that you shared earlier.
The icons are handy for conveying tone, reaction, and believe it or not,
showing
your age is
the pure crying.
The most popular emoji this year is the loudly crying emoji. And according to a New York Times article, it's mainly because Gen Z have adopted it in place of the standard laughing emojis that are more popular among older demographics.
I feel like the straight up crying emoji implies a little bit of a different kind of humor.
I think so too. Well, okay, first,
or the dead one.
Yeah, those two are the ones that use the cry. But I think they maybe do have a different kind of humor, and it's more of a detached. Someone said something strange, kind of like, "I'm dead. I can't believe this person just said this to me. I'm dead." It's definitely the crying, laughing that I know and love has a sort of self-effacing quality to it. Can you believe this happened to me? Whereas the crying and dead one is a little bit more cruel, I think. I also feel like once it's on the news, does that mean someone's mom started using the crying emoji because she saw it on the 5 o'clock news? Maybe.
Could be.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you use the crying? The actual cry? I don't think I would ever use that. It doesn't feel like it's my culture, really.
Yeah, I think I've used it.
To communicate laughing?
Probably, yeah.
It's also worth noting, because I didn't bring it up earlier, but there is that classic, I think there's a few posts from around the era of like text fails or whatever, when moms in the Facebook era would think that the cry laughing emoji was the crying emoji and say like, "Oh, Carol is dead" or something, and use it in a post that they're crying. It's just worth noting because it's interesting that the evolution is now that the one they should have used is the one that's being used for laughing.
Isn't there a normal sad one? Like,
that's
I think
true.
There's still ones you can use for being normal sad.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably when someone you care about has died, maybe just don't use emojis at all.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. Maybe a broken heart could work.
A broken heart, or a heart, even showing love, maybe. I just want to show you 2 songs real quick. This one is just a cool vibey song called "Crying Laughing Emoji," with some very vibed out digital video. Someone going about their life. It's uploaded by Al Sinner. It is kind of sad though that this sort of music just sounds like beats to study and chill to, but it's clear that someone actually made a song here.
Yeah. Whoa, why does beats to chill and study to have to be derogatory?
It's not, no, actually, I kind of like it. I think we should do an episode about that. I like it, but I think there's just maybe too much of it that it's become, it's like bulk music. It's like Kirkland brand. It's like,
yeah, but people love Kirkland brand.
It's like Kirkland brand Stone's Throw.
I like that.
I think that's something a lot of people we know would really get behind.
That's true, and I kind of would too. So maybe I meant no insult by it. But I like this one. I like this video. And then this song's called "A Million Laughing Emojis." And it's by a rapper named Cut on Kill, and it's pretty hard. But I couldn't find the lyrics to see what he says about the emojis.
Get on. Get out,
I'm swagging my dough like I'm fighting this bitch. I had to pipe in this bitch. I thought me and Sada was just gonna be fat, but I ended up liking the bitch. I'm pulling stunts, all black jumpsuit, niggas just doing it and Nike and shit. You can have bitch climb out, shoot niggas every lick, get too excited and shit. It's the real trap.
Can you wear like you personally? Can you wear like teddy bear material hoodie on a really hot day? Like he's in the South and he's wearing what I would wear in the dead of winter, and he's fine with it.
That's rough. Maybe
I feel like some people just have they have the ability to just like wear a parka in the summer.
Yeah. But it's crazy because it's all sweaty now.
Yeah.
It's like an expensive hoodie and it's all sweaty now. This song's kind of vile.
Yeah, it's kind of dirty, but he's also not saying anything. I don't think he's saying anything about the emojis.
No.
Oh, there you go.
He just said it.
A million and laughing emoji. Oh, that's cool. He repeated it. It's actually very millennial of him to say a million laughing emojis, to sort of escalate it like that. I think sort of like saying all of the emojis or something. So that's pretty much all I have for a million laughing for the episode about laughing emojis. Unless you've got any, segment now or forever hold your peace. What do you think? What do you think of this fine emoji?
I think it's a great emoji. I think it's millennial excellence. I do think there is like a million millennial items that came out recently, but I don't even know if they're fun to talk about. The Reggie Watts shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was.
He's always.
We could do it. Let's do it. Millennial item of the week.
Millennial of the week. Yeah, let's just. He is an abusive freak, but I think a thing that came from this is we all are forced to reckon with his work, which.
Yeah. It's true. Like
he always seemed like someone who was famous for some reason. Like he seemed like someone you should just knew about for some reason.
Because Comedy Bang Bang. I don't know if you ever listened to it.
I don't really know what Comedy Bang Bang is.
It's like an improv show basically, where all the alt UCB type people go on to do characters. And when there was not tons of podcasts, it's what we all had to listen to. And he did the theme song. And yeah, he does this like looping thing. People were debating whether he's Gen X or millennial.
He's like 60s years old.
I know. I think he's a Gen Xer who's making millennial content. Kinda. Yeah, this video that you're playing is 31 minutes long. Did you see the one where he's like cussing also?
Yeah.
So for years we've been thinking about consciousness in the way that we have. And it's to my total pleasure.
What are you supposed to do when people are like, it's not actually helpful to say I always thought that person sucked. Oh, it didn't work. To say I always thought that person sucked, but it's like, that's, I agree it's not helpful, and I agree that there are people who don't suck that are pieces of shit too, but also how did we let this guy how did we even let him achieve this level of power to abuse?
Yo. Word. Adjective. Pronoun. Adverb.
He's so annoying.
Run on and on and on. Where my gerunds at? Parenthetical. Shit, motherfucker, ass tits, cunt, cock, motherfucker.
This is really
ass tits, motherfucker, shit. Come
bad.
On. Pickety fuck.
There's literally a mime behind him while he does this.
Shit, motherfucker, ass tits, cunt, cock, motherfucker.
Like, it's like if you liked this, then literally you do deserve a little bit of blame for it, I think. Because you financed this guy who did this. But yeah, he sucks.
I just don't care. I think all the cursing is distasteful and tacky. But yeah, the cry laughing emoji is millennial excellence. I don't think it's I don't think it's worth commenting on whether it's Reddit or not.
It's not worth comment. It's not okay.
It just seems completely agnostic to Reddit.
I actually was wondering if really quickly, when we get to the is it Reddit or not, if I could just quickly just check Reddit, because I do think that there's a mournful tone on r/millennials that says even the laughing emoji is now outdated. And someone replied with the swoop hair emo uninterested emoji. Someone said the long line whale face to me was my favorite. The one that looks like a whale face in my mind. They're all sharing ASCII in here. Yeah, I think it's... You're right, though. Maybe it's not... Maybe it can't be Reddit. It is or it isn't. I don't know. I'm not sure. But
it's neither. It's just... it's just complete... It's not... It is or isn't. It is and isn't Reddit. It just simply is.
Cry laugh. That's my reaction.
You are now listening to Alex's Corner.
You ever think about how, like, minions are, like, look like emojis? I think there's an emoji movie that I've never seen. But I think that maybe to the designer of the minion, I wonder if it was somehow related to the guy who invented the smiley face. Like, is that his cousin or nephew? The guy who invented the smiley face, did his nephew or son or grandson invent the minion? I used to think about the guy who invented the smiley face and think that it was totally crazy to have invented that, because it's Walmart's logo and it's on people's jackets in the 60s and it's on all kinds of stuff. But then they invented emojis. Now it's like having created the smiley face is like having created a new letter. And then we have all these other symbols that are new letters. Eggplant. Last night, there was a big thunderstorm. And the lightning was so loud that it, like, made me scared, kind of. Or not the lightning, the thunder.
I wonder if you could get struck by lightning up through the toilet, like through the water.
I don't think so, because unless maybe you were actively peeing and the lightning traveled up your pee stream into your body.
Oh, wow. I put on Crocs in case I got struck by lightning. I literally put them on because I was like, what can I do to protect myself? I don't know if that would make any difference.
I don't know either. I don't totally know how that rubber thing works. Are Crocs made of rubber? Are they not like a foam? Maybe it's foam made of rubber.
I think it would be fine. What if they shrunk? They keep you from getting electrocuted, but they shrink 3 sizes and they're stuck on your feet. You have to go to the hospital and get them cut off. I didn't get struck by lightning, but my Crocs did.
You're like completely fine, but you have to go get your Crocs cut off at the
And then I was like,
rain is like God's tears, and thunder is like God's laughter.
So he's happy crying.
Mm-hmm.
that was Alex's Corner. Good night.